The NFL regular season is finally over, and we get to look forward to the playoffs. This season, more than any other season in the past decade, is so completely unpredictable. There is no one team or Super Bowl contender that stands out amongst the crowd. Literally anyone in the playoff picture could realistically find themselves in the championship round. So today, I'll predict the most unpredictable playoff picture in the past couple of years. This will be the wildcard video, as I'll go over the 6 games this weekend. But before we get started, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. The first game I want to talk about is the Bears versus Packers. The Bears, with their first year under new head coach Ben Johnson, has won the NFC North and made the playoffs. Kel Williams looks like the franchise guy in Chicago, and their offense has been great this year. Their defense has made some incredible plays throughout the year as well, and they look like a legitimate playoff team. Ben Johnson has completely changed the culture of this team and has helped this team reach the success they haven't found in a while. Young pass catchers like Rome Odunze, Colson Loveland, and Luther Burden look like staples for this team for years to come. This is not the Bears of old. They are here and ready to compete for real. The Packers look like the best team in the league after the first 2 weeks of the season, and their defense had been elite. But after suffering injury after injury on both sides of the ball, they find themselves at the 7th seed facing their heated division rivals in the wildcard round. Micah Parsons has completely changed this defense when he has been playing and has been worth it. Love has been playing the best ball of his career before he got injured, and Tucker Kraft looked like the best tight end of the league before he got injured as well. This team, despite all their injuries, has made the playoffs. With them resting their starters and getting healthy heading into this matchup, it truly is a toss-up. These two teams split their regular season matchups both in tight games and now are ready to face off for round 3. For this game, I will pick the Packers. Again, I may be biased as a Packers fan, but if it weren't for Romeo fumbling the onside kick and a routine play, we would have won the game. Bears defense has been very good at forcing takeaways and creating game-breaking plays, but down to down, it is very easily explosible, as we've seen the Packers do in past 2 matchups. With Jordan Love back and healthy, I trust this team to beat their rivals in advance. The next game is the 49ers versus Eagles. These teams are no stranger to seeing each other in the playoffs. The 49ers have had a crazy injury season, having every major player go down to injury left and right. Despite that, they find themselves in the playoffs with a 12-5 season. In just 9 games, Brock Purdy has played well, and this team has been resilient all season. CMC had one of his best seasons of his career, as he was this close to having his second 1K season. Their defense has been playing well, just considering all the injuries they have suffered, and their offense has also been good. Pearsall was starting to break out until he had to miss time, and Kyle Shanahan has continued alongside McVay to prove himself as one of the best coaches in the past 15 years, as his teams always find ways to win. On the other side, for the defending Super Bowl champs, their defense has been great all season. Many young, good players on that side make crazy plays all year. Jalen Carter has been a monster this year and has helped this Eagles team win their division once again. However, on the flip side, this offense has been terrible all season. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Saquon, and Kevin Patullo have not been on the same page all season. They haven't had many explosive games or plays all year, but despite that, they found themselves in the playoffs once again. The Eagles are not the same team they were last year, and with that being said, that's why I'm picking the 49ers in this game. I do not trust the Eagles offense at all, and the 49ers have been a roll offensively the past 3 games outside of the last game of the season. I believe they have the leg up over the Eagles and make it to the divisional. The next game is the Rams versus Panthers. The Panthers just snuck into the playoffs, winning a 3-way tie to win the NFC South. This is their first NFL playoff appearance since 2017, 9 years ago. Bryce Young has had his best season up to date with his second season with Dave Canales, and the team overall has been improved from last season. Their defense has been solid, and rookie Ted McMillan has been a wonderful addition to the offensive side. Rico Dowdle looked like the best running back in the league for a 2-game stretch as well. They played well against some good teams and even beat the Rams in the regular season matchup in a shocking upset. This has been the best season for the Panthers in nearly a decade. On the Rams side, Matthew Stafford has had the best season of his career, posting a league-leading 46 passing touchdowns. He also led the league in passing yards as well, and one of the best TD interception ratios of all time. He put himself as a true MVP candidate as well. Puka Nacua has had a very dominant season, leading the league in receptions and having one of the most dominant 3-game stretches by a receiver in recent memory. He also only played 16 games and, in my opinion, is the Offensive Player of the Year. This defense has been great all year long, led by Jared Verse and Chris Shula. Sean McVay continues to be one of the best coaches of the past 15 years, keeping his teams competitive year in and year out. With that being said, despite the Panthers beating the Rams in the regular season, I have the Rams taking care of business and beating Carolina to advance to the divisional round. The Panthers barely snuck in, and this has been a great season for them, but I don't see how the Rams lose this one, especially when they have a Super Bowl aspiration in mind. A great season and step in the right direction for the Panthers, but the Rams advance. The next game is the Chargers versus Patriots. The Patriots have been the NFL's new team on the block. Drake May has completely broken out and put his name into the MVP race in just his second season. Mike Vrabel has been instrumental in helping New England turn around. he has been able to squeeze out the most out of this roster and help them play to the best of their abilities. Their 2025 draft class and free agency has paid massive dividends to the success of this team. Diggs has had a bounce-back season with the Patriots. Trayvon Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson have become the best running back duo in the league, and it seems like everything has gone right for this Patriots team. The future is so bright with Drake May at the helm. For the Chargers side, their offensive line has been completely destroyed, and despite that, Justin Herbert has played incredibly well this season. The run game has been great as well, and their pass attack has been very good. Quinton Johnston has had a bounce-back season, and it seems like he is able to revive his career. The second year in the Jim Harbaugh era has been a success to make the playoffs again. Their defense has been decent, and overall this team has been scrappy all season. Herbert has also had the best rushing season of his career, adding that dynamic to his game. Looking at this matchup, however, I have the Patriots winning this game as they're the better team and they have the ability to ride the momentum of the regular season into the playoffs. Drake May has been great, and I don't think in his first ever playoff run he will fall off. I trust this defense and this team to pull off a victory. The next game is the Bills versus Jaguars. This game is very interesting because the Jaguars have been one of those surprising teams this season. From having the second overall pick and selecting Travis Hunter to him going down and his offense being one of the best in the league regardless has been very impressive. Liam Cohen has completely turned this franchise around, helping Lawrence to his best season of his career. On the flip side, the Bills have had such a weird season. With the Chiefs and Ravens losing their footing as the Titans of the AFC, the Bills didn't take over. They didn't even win their own division as the Patriots did behind Drake May. After his MVP campaign, Josh Allen has taken a bit of a step back alongside the whole team. Their offensive weapons outside of James Cook have been a glaring weakness, and their defense hasn't been up to par. However, having Josh Allen at the helm gives you a chance to win the Super Bowl no matter what season. The AFC is as weak as ever, and this could be the opportunity the Bills have been looking for to make the Super Bowl. However, unfortunately, I have the Jaguars winning this game in a close one. The Jaguars' offense and defense have been clicking for a large majority of the season, and I don't see it stopping right here. Both teams destroyed their Week 18 opponents, but the Jaguars' defense can handle its own against the Bills. Josh Allen will go off, but it won't be enough as I have the Jaguars advancing to the divisional round. The last game is the Texans versus Steelers. The Texans started off the season 0-3, but ended the year off with a 9-game win streak. It looked very rough at the beginning of the season, however they were able to bounce back due to the fact they have the best defense in the league. They had two superstars on that side of the ball with Derek Stingley and Will Anderson, who has cemented himself as a top 5 edge rusher this season. D'Amico Ryans is one of the best defensive minds in the NFL, as well as helping his team carry the momentum from game to game. CJ Stroud has played well despite missing a few games due to injury, and their offense as a whole has taken a bit of a step back, but has been enough for them to keep on winning. Their offensive line has also improved from being a complete turnstile to being okay. On the Steelers side, they won an absolute thriller against the Ravens in the last regular season game of the year. Aaron Rodgers, with his first season on the team, led the Steelers back to the playoffs, and their offense has been so improved this season. This defense has not been the same, however, and it's not the Steelers' defense of years past. Mike Tomlin continues to only have winning seasons under his belt, going 10-7 for the third straight year. This is also the third straight year for the Steelers to have made the playoffs. They just find ways to win games no matter the circumstances. However, this won't be the case for this game, as I think the Texans' defense will be too much for the Steelers, and they will lose their third straight wildcard round and finally move on from Mike Tomlin. This year's playoffs has the potential to be one of the best in recent memory due to the randomness that could occur. I expect some great games every single weekend until we get to find out who stands on top. This season has been great, and I can't wait to see it come to an end, but now we just have to sit back and enjoy all these games. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.